Morning, guys. I just wanted to provide you all a brief update. The suspect is not yet in custody. We do have a few leads in reference to the suspect. Obviously, I'm not going to get into those leads at this time. With regards to the officer, he did undergo surgery, and the surgery was fairly successful. So I can provide you an update that he has experienced some improvement from my last update, but he still has a long way to go. Um, so we're just going to continue to pray for him that he continues to improve and pull out of this. This cop is 26 years old. 26 years old, behind me, fighting for his life. Most of us are just starting to live at 26 years old. We are completely heartbroken by what took place. I'm extremely heartbroken, especially because this particular cop, knowing him, if he were to pull through this cop would do everything in his power to get back on the job and continue serving the citizens of this community. And he would do so with zero hatred or malice in his heart. I'm also heartbroken because myself and my team, we work extremely hard to try to change the narrative so that we do not have the issues that you see in other areas of the country as it pertains to law enforcement and the communities that we serve. You're not going to find too many of my police cars that don't have a bag of toys in the trunk to hand out to kids as we respond to calls for service, because that's what we believe in. And I've met with my officers. I'm proud of them. Nobody called in sick this morning. All of my day shift cops showed up to work knowing what took place last night. And I know some of them are dealing with things at home themselves where their spouses are nervous about them coming to work, but they showed up anyway, because that's the dedication and commitment that we have to this city. And I want to assure my residents, the residents of this city, that even though we are hurt and even though we are heartbroken, if you need us, we will be there. Not one call will go unanswered. And that is because these cops are still dedicated to doing what we do, and also with the assistance of the sheriff's office, those that we do have to have out on leave so that they can go through their own brief counseling. The sheriff has assisted us in providing deputies to backfill as far as staffing goes. So I'm extremely proud of these cops. But again, I'm just extremely disappointed that this happened here in my community. I realize anything can happen anywhere, but again, we work extremely hard here to try to change that narrative. So it's heartbreaking that this took place here in this city. But again, we're still committed to this city. We're not going to change anything. We're not going to allow this incident to tarnish our relationship with this community, and we're going to continue to do what we do. That's been the message that I've handed down to all of my officers, because even me, I feel helpless knowing that my officer is behind me fighting for his life. I feel completely helpless. All we can do is pray for him, but the manhunt will continue for this suspect. I want to give you guys a brief update on what we discovered in reference to the search warrant that was served. We recovered at least 3 ballistic vests. We recovered multiple high-capacity magazines. We've recovered a firearm. We've recovered a rifle as well as a semi-automatic handgun. And we have recovered boxes and boxes of rifle rounds, all in the location, all in the apartment that this suspect was at over off of Kingston Avenue. So again, the search will continue, and that's what I have right now for my update. I'll take a few questions.
Can we learn more about about the officer? You said he was young. How long has he been with the department? I mean, what do we know about his family right now?
He's been with this department for approximately 3 years now. And again, this is a young kid. And I highlight that because most officers, you would see their wives or their kids respond to the hospital. It's his mom in there. It's his mom in there. So that tells you where he's at in his life. But he took an oath to protect and serve this city, and that's what he was doing.
Is he still in critical condition?
He's still very much in critical condition.
And is there still a lockdown going on across the county?
The county right now isn't necessarily under a lockdown, but again, I'm glad you mentioned that because I can't thank these agencies enough. We literally had law enforcement agencies from all over Central Florida respond to assist us. From Orange County, Seminole County, Flagler, St. John's, and all parts in between. We had law enforcement rolling in here to assist us. 3 different helicopters from 3 different agencies came in here to assist us. So I'm extremely grateful for all the assistance that all of our partners in law enforcement provided us. That's the one piece of comfort, was that brotherhood and everybody coming to assist us in this tragedy.
And how long did that lockdown last? I know it was along International Speedway. We saw cruisers leave the on-ramps to I-4, I-95 around 3:30.
Yeah, probably at least about at least 3 hours. At least 3 hours.
Chief, what is your message to the suspect? If he's watching you right now, what's the message that you want to spread across to him and the rest of the community right now?
You know what? I don't know if I can answer that. I honestly don't know if I can answer that. I honestly don't know.
Does the suspect live in that home where the shooting happened?
He has a connection to that apartment, yes. He has a connection.
Is it why this call came in? Was there something that led up to this? That
It actually wasn't a call. The officer was being proactive, and he responded to that location. He went around the building, and he observed what he called a suspicious vehicle occupied in that back parking lot. So he got out to investigate, and when he confronted the suspect got out of the car and shot him in the head and drove off.
So was he just out on another call then, or?
He wasn't on another call. That's his area of responsibility. So he was proactively patrolling his area of responsibility when he encountered that suspect.
Can you tell us exactly what apartment the warrant was served
I don't remember the exact apartment number right now. I got a million things going through my head, so I don't remember the exact apartment.
when you say he has a connection to that apartment unit, can you tell us any more about that?
He has family. He has family that lives in that apartment.
But it's not his primary residence.
I'm not sure if it's his primary residence or not, but he definitely has family that lives there in that apartment.
And you talk about his history. He has a long criminal record in the county.
He does. I don't have that in front of me right now, so I don't want to be misquoted in reference to his criminal history. But, you know, regardless of that, he shot my cop. My cop is in there fighting for his life right now. That's my focus right now.
I know you mentioned all officers showed up today ready to patrol and protect this community. Will there be any changes with patrolling with the officers? Will they be paired with one another or still individual?
We're going to look at that. Obviously, the main message is to be vigilant. So if that means we go to 2-person cars, we go to 2-person cars. Obviously, I don't want anybody responding to anything by themselves.